What's up, Bradley Johnson here with an email that brought up a fantastic question. Hey Bradley, first of all, thanks for all you do in your videos. You and Missy W, channel here, have given me a lot of help and straightened up the confusion on mass marketing BS. Her video on if it fits your macros is amazing. If it fits your macros video here. And my question is, on off days, should you consume less or more calories? I know your body's repairing and should be resting, but if you're not training that day and as a result not burning as many calories, should I eat the same way as a day that I lift or alter it? Thanks. Okay, the whole off day training diet, on day training diet. Now, I would first of all, if you don't want to watch, because you don't want to watch the whole video, so I'll give you the short answer. Eat the same thing every single day. Okay? That's the short answer. The long answer is, I used to have an off day and an on day diet, right? Now, it was identical in macronutrients, but the difference was oh guys, it sounds kind of embarrassing to say this. On days, I would have a protein shake before and after my training to get those fast digesting proteins to be sucked up by the muscles during the 1 hour window. I was new, I didn't know. And on off days, I would eat it in chickens. I was actually eating more food, physical, solid food, sorry, on off days than I was on days because I was having the protein shake to try and get the benefit of that. Well, that whole 1 hour protein window thing is just such foolishness. Please don't do that. If you don't like protein shake and you'd rather eat and you find yourself hungry on a cut or a bulk or whatever, just remove protein powders and eat the actual food. I don't take protein powders. I don't use them. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with them, but it's just marketing stuff. It's not real. There's very little science, and I'm talking about minutiae differences. I mean, it's just forget it, just ignore that. But back to the question. The way in which the body digests foods is greatly misunderstood by people, and people seem to think that the food that you eat now, you'll use it in the next like 20 seconds or something. So if you don't eat something now, you won't have the energy for it in a minute, and it's really not. It's mainly because of the connection people have between hunger and their caloric intake, which isn't really much of a connection. People seem to think, which is logical, but it's just not really true, that when you're hungry, it's because you need calories, but your hunger is only to do with volume in the stomach. It's not a very intelligent response. It's basically, when it empties, it's like, put more stuff here, please. And it's nothing really to do with how caloric what you consumed is. For instance, you could take in 5,000 calories of something that isn't very filling and be hungry straight after, in the same way that you could eat way under calories of a food that fills you up and be full up, but your body's actually screaming for more nutrients. So, I'll bring it back again. Your body digests foods. It takes a while, and by a while it takes, it happens over the course of days before the body is able to fully extract all the nutrients from food, take them to relevant sites, store it as fat, break it down again, maybe store it as muscle, break that down again, deaminate that. It takes a really long time, and the way the digestion happens and the utilization of the macronutrients for energy for combustion into ATP is not a day-by-day thing. You don't need to concern yourself with what you're eating an hour ago with regards to your fat loss for that day. You're not going to eat a certain amount today because you're doing this and a certain amount tomorrow. Trying to chase your energy expenditure across a day and compare that to your demand in food is ludicrous. It's flawed. Do not do it. Also, you'll get it wildly wrong. Just because you trained today really hard, burned those calories, sweat, did some cardio, that cost you a certain amount of calories. But then the next day, you're still going to be, throughout the night and throughout that entire day, you're still going to be making new muscle fibers, repairing all that damage, repairing connective tissue, etc., and that will require energy in the same exact way. Just because you're not training doesn't mean your body stops all this is a free day, we're not training today, everyone relax, put the brakes on. It's not. So just completely ignore that. Your body is much smarter than if we didn't eat today, it doesn't know what to do because it didn't store anything from the day before. So, in answer to the question, should your on and off day diet change? Hell no, I would never do such a thing, apart from when I did do it, and I didn't know what I knew now. Then, I didn't know, but I do now. BradleyJohnson@gmail.com if you have any queries or theories or suggestions or anything, let me know. Other than that, like the video, like my Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and of course subscribe. Peace!